Welcome everyone. Today we are so excited. We are doing a live show. This is nothing else than what? The countdown for the diversity visa lottery results. We have been waiting for this day for a very long time. This is May 6, 2023. Right now I'm making this video. It's already official May 6 in the United States of America. I usually tell people, not all the time when you wake up in your country, the time will be like what is supposed to be. If you look right now, how many hours we are waiting, or how many hours are left for the diversity visa lottery results to go. We are almost in the official countdown. We have 10 hours left, 656 minutes left, and all those okay, 39,000 seconds for the results to be out for the diversity visa lottery. In the next 15 hours, I'm going to be historical. In the next 15 hours, I'll be live, back to back, back to back, back to back. In where I live right now is Missouri. I use the Central Standard Time. But we know the results will be out in the noon time, 12 p.m. of Eastern Standard Time, meaning the results will be out at 11 on my time. I live in Central Time. Remember, in the United States, we have different time zones. We have East Coast or Eastern Standard Time. We have Central Time where I live. We have Mountainous Time and your Pacific Time. So where I live right now, it is midnight. If you want to know that, we can turn to Google and say, what is the time right now? Right now in Missouri. It will tell you it is midnight. So being midnight, I'll be live for 2 hours. I'll take a 1 hour break and I'll come back, do 2 hours, take a 10 minutes break, come back, do 2 hours, take a 10 minutes break, come to 2 hours, take a 10 minutes break. I'll be doing that way for the next 15 hours. All those live have been already scheduled. You can see the next, it will be at 3 a.m. 2 hours from now, going to 3 hours. Then there will be another one. 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 So it's back to back. So while we are waiting for the results, I know there might be so many questions at the moment, but we have time to think ourselves. What happens if I win green card lottery? What happens? What should I do if I win green card lottery? At the moment, we believe that everyone is going to be a winner. Right now, we believe everyone is going to be the winner. So if that is our belief, why do we believe that way? Simple. This is the game of everyone. It is the game of everyone because anyone can become the winner today. Each person who applied for the diversity visa lottery had an equal chance of winning, had an equal opportunity of winning. This is different from other type of lotteries. In other type of lotteries, you buy the entries. In other type of lotteries, you buy tickets. That means it's your money. If you buy more tickets, you have more chance of winning. That's how it is. For instance, let me give you the example. If you buy a lotto here in the United States, one ticket maybe is $2. If you have 1,000, you buy more tickets. But for the diversity visa lottery, each applicant is allowed to make a single application. If you do more than one application for a main applicant, we call a duplicate application. What does that mean? It means if you are single, is one application. If you are married, it means a wife can apply as a main applicant, put a husband. That is single application. A husband can apply as a main applicant and put the wife as a dependent. Meaning, if the husband wins, comes with the wife and the children. If the wife wins, comes with the husband and the children. That is the only way one person can become a winner. If you are married, you have more chances. But in a normal way, each person has equal chance. So it's the game of everyone. So if it's the game of everyone, in the next few hours, you will be allowed to check the results. The results, how do you check the results? You can check using your laptop. That's one of the ways to check your results. Another way of checking results, you can check the results by looking on your cell phone. It doesn't matter what device you are using. What matters is you are going to be the winner. Doesn't matter. Sometimes, some people want to use other devices. You can use a tablet. You are allowed to do that. There is nothing wrong with that. You are allowed. You will have an opportunity to celebrate today. You will be able to celebrate as the divinatory winner. Once you become the winner, it doesn't matter your age, how old you are, you can be able to win. And once you win, it's celebration time. That's how it's going to happen. That's what it's going to be. Some people want to use their tablet. Good for you. Go and do that. So it doesn't matter what device you are using. It doesn't matter all those kind of things. What matters more is for you to be the winner. Yes, I know, and I've been saying this over and over, that you'll have a chance to celebrate, but don't celebrate too much. Why am I saying that? Because once you win, there is something called case number. Case number is the number will be given. That number will be able to random. You are not going because you are going to be the first one to check the results to get the small case number. No. Not because of that. That number is already determined by the system, randomly assigned to you. So that is what is going to happen. If that happens, you can go and try to check your boarding pass. Get ready. Get ready to travel. Get ready into that particular big plane to start to come to the United States of America. Some people, this might be their first time to get into the plane or to go into the long, long flight. My flight to the United States of America was the first flight in my life. That's number one. It was my first flight, and it was the longest flight. It was something I was looking forward to come to the United States of America. So I believe, in one way or another, you might be one among those people ready to have a celebration dance as the winner of the United States, to come here and start your new life. If that happens, is a happy dance, celebration. But I know, even if we say celebration, there are two things. Number one is to come to the United States. Number two is to succeed in the United States. These are two things vastly different. Two things vastly different. Because to win is, that's the good thing. But to start a life, a successful person, remember you are doing a complete relocation to another country. A country which has a vastly different lifestyle. A country which has a vast difference in terms of how money is managed. Cultural difference. You are already kind of like programmed in your country with your cultural background, what make you comfortable. You have your family, you have your relatives, you have your friends over there already. But you come, you leave all those kind of things to start a new life. You have master's degree, you have bachelor degree, you have PhD, you have high school. You come here at the beginning, all those will not mean anything when to get a good job. It might not help you. So, yes, you can celebrate, but you have to look forward what is in front of you, what you are getting into in your life. You are getting into something which is a little bit different. So the success in these countries requires mentorship. Success in these countries requires you to know so many things in advance so that you cannot just come here and get into unnecessary troubles, not to come here and not to be able to succeed for the things which are avoidable. So before we continue, tell me right now, where are you while you are watching this live stream? Where are you? Which country are you? Are you in Kenya? Are you in Tanzania? Are you in Somalia? Are you in Djibouti? Are you in China? Are you in Spain? Are you in Belgium? Are you in Sweden? Where are you right now while you are watching this live stream? Where are you? We see people watching from Uganda, Tanzania, we have Ghana, we have Bulgaria, we have someone is in Dodoma right now, someone is in Dubai, someone is in Kenya. Remember, Kenya is my #1 country for people who are highly supportive of the EBM scholars. If you go to the analytics and you go to look at the statistics, we have so many people in Kenya as the #1 country. We see people watching on the Facebook, people watching from Tanzania, people watching from other countries, from Gulf countries, people watching from all over the world. So this is something very huge. As I said, someone in China, we have someone in China, someone in East Coast, the coast of Kenya. I think you're in Mombasa, 001, the first country in Kenya. So we see there are so many people, different places, Cameroon, Ghana, Djibouti. But while you are watching this live stream, did you even apply for the diversity visa lottery? Did you apply? I see someone from Cyprus is watching. I'm live on Instagram. I'm live on Facebook page, Facebook profile, Facebook group. I'm on 3 YouTube channels. We see people everywhere watching from all over the place. Did you apply for the diversity visa lottery? I see a lot of yes. If you are married, did you apply, you as a main applicant and your spouse as main applicant? That means you increase your chances of winning. Did you do that? People from London, Great Britain, We see, yes, I do. I applied. If you applied as single, write single. If you applied as married, apply as married. Did you apply? And we see so many people say they applied for the DV lottery. Someone in Kasulu. Kasulu is Kigoma. 30 minutes from my hometown, Kigoma town. We see so many, yes, people applied. Do you believe you are going to be the winner of this DV lottery? Yes, we have to have that belief, because I said it's a game of everyone. We'll have other conversation. What happens if I don't win? We'll have that conversation. But at the moment, before the results, everyone has a chance. As long as you did your correct application, especially on the diversity visa lottery photo, as we know that a photo requirement is going to eliminate so many people. That is what we know. We see so many, yes, people together, the husband, they were able to apply. Both husband and wife applied. And I see everyone believed in that way. There was a challenge which I have seen, because I helped thousands of people in Tanzania to fill the diversity visa lottery application. The biggest challenge, usual, the applications of the diversity visa lottery is in the month of October. Obviously, for people with families, you are supposed to have all your children under the age of 21 and married. Whether you live with those children, you don't live with those children. Whether those children are your biological or adopted by legal adoption, or your stepfather, your stepmother, you are allowed to add them. So sometimes those children in the month of October is a school year. They're in the boarding school. Sometimes those children, they might be already doing diploma, or they're in high school in another place. So those are the challenges we can be able to see. Those are the challenges. So if those are the challenges you're going to see, what should we do to avoid those challenges? It's very simple. Make sure you prepare your photo as soon as possible. Whether you are the DV lottery winner of this year or you are not the winner, you have to apply for the next diversity visa lottery. Doesn't matter. You have to do that. Not doing that is not fair, because you might be the winner this time, but unfortunately, in the next application, or something happened in between. Maybe there are immigration complications. Maybe you have very, very high case number. Maybe something happened, like, let's say, there is another corona, or maybe there is a war, something which will restrict your immigration process. Meaning, if you apply again, we'll be able to see that you might have another chance of winning again. So whether you're the winner, whether you're not the winner, you have to apply again for the diversity visa lottery application for this year. You have to prepare a photo in advance. And preparing for the photo in advance will give you a chance. If your child is in a boarding school, during the holiday, they'll be able to take the picture. If your child is in, let's say, in not just boarding school, let's say is in another region, college, or the spouse in another city and the husband in another city, you'll be able to apply both husband and wife if you prepare the photo as soon as possible. You have 6 months until the next diversity visa lottery. You have 6 months. So when is the next diversity visa lottery? When is the next diversity visa lottery? And they say you have to make sure that you take the photo to meet the requirement of yourself, of your spouse, and the children. You have to have all those photos. So if you need to have all those photos, what should you be able to do? You need to make sure that you take them in advance, you edit them, and be ready. To be ready for the next diversity visa lottery. As I said, the next diversity visa lottery, I've already predicted the dates for the diversity visa lottery. Usually we know the diversity visa lottery each year is in the month of October. But what exactly dates? I've already predicted that. So I'm doing that for you. The next diversity visa lottery is called the V 2025. Why is it called the V 2025? Even if you are not in the year 2025 already. It's called the V 2025 because of the following. Because of the following reasons, why is it called the DV 2025? The year which we call the DV, then in the year, that is the fiscal year of the DV lottery. The fiscal year in the United States starts in the month of October. So technically, even if we are in the year 2023, we are applying the year 2023 in October, but if October is already the fiscal year 2024 in the eyes of the United States government. So we are applying 2023 October to November. The results will come out in May 2024. The interview starts October 1st, meaning 2024 to 2025. That's why it's called the DV 2025. So the next DV lottery applications will be, as I predicted, it will start from the Wednesday, October 4th, to Tuesday, November 7th. That is a predicted date or the predicted duration for the diversity visa lottery applications. Those are the dates I'm predicting. So be ready for that. Be ready for the next lottery. For people who are in Tanzania, we are starting to fill the form, to take the professional photos and taking and writing them into the hard copies from the month of May. On May 20, on Saturday, May 20, we are starting doing the applications. In Kenya, I'm opening my office in this June, and in August, when the schools are closed, the kids are back from boarding school, we are going to start the application in Kenya to take the pictures and writing them the same form we fill on the paper, waiting for October, the time just to fill them in. We are starting on August 1st. In Ghana, I'll come in the month of October. So that's what we want to see, to be ready for the next applications. And always, the applications are done through one website. The same website is the same website we are using to check the results. dvprogram.state.gov. dvprogram.state.gov. That is the official website you are going to check the results. That is the official website you are going to check the results. Remember, at what exactly time will you be able to check the results, and how do you check the results? We have countdown to check the results. 10 hours left to noon of New York time. That's our time we are waiting for. At what time can we check the results? The results will be able to check at noon of New York time. Depending, so where are you right now? If you are in East Africa, Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, the results will be at 7 p.m. If you're in South Africa, you are in Rwanda, the results will be at 6 p.m. People who are in Europe, most of them, they'll be able to check at 6 p.m., depending on which country you are. People in West Africa, most of you will check around 5, like in Cameroon and other countries like Ghana, whatever, will be able to check at 5 p.m. The other easy way is just to go and write on the, you can go and write on what? You can go on your computer and write when it is noon, when it is 12 p.m. in New York, what time is in, write your country. That's what you need to do. And it will tell you exactly what time will that be. So if it is 12 p.m. in New York, what time is in, let's say, China? Meaning at what time people will be able to see in China? They will be able to see the results at 12 a.m. So we have so many hours in terms of difference between United States and China. We have seen people everywhere. Cameroon will be at 5 p.m. Ghana, I think, will be at 4, if I'm not mistaken, because I confuse between Cameroon and Ghana. They have difference in time. Ghana will be at 4 p.m. So you'll be able to find out your time. What time will that be? So just go to the Google search and put it there. But again, I'll be here the whole time, making sure that we'll be able to find out how people want to know. Someone is in Turkey, in Istanbul. What time will that be in Turkey? There. It will be at 7 p.m. Turkey has the same time zone with the people in East Africa. Kenya will be at 7 p.m. Someone in Nepal, what that time will that be in Nepal? Right, Nepal. To tell you, it will be at 9:45 p.m. To tell you. Can you check the results more than once? Yes. You can check the results as many times as you want. But those will not change you anything. The results will be the same. What time will that be in Brazil? It will be at 1 p.m. in Brazil. South Africa will be at 6 p.m. What time will that be in Qatar? I think they have the same time zone with East Africa. So, what time will that be with Ethiopia? So, that is what we're going to check. Ethiopia has the same time zone with the other East African countries. So, what will that time be in Dubai? Be at 8 p.m. So those are some of the things. For people who are watching me right now on Instagram, I would like for you to move from Instagram and go to my YouTube channel. Go to my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/EBM Scholars. Go that now, because I'm going to sign out on what? Go to youtube.com/EBM Scholars. I'm live on YouTube. Instagram, I was just there for a few minutes. So I'm signing out on my Instagram. I will be on YouTube and Facebook. I've said that 1 second. I've said that the results, some people will be denied. The reason of being denied is a photo. So what are the photos which are going to be rejected? So here are some of the reasons as to why in some of the passport photos, people will be denied. Number one, basically, is having the photo without the white background. That would be number one. If you have the photo without the white background, meaning we know many countries, they have different color of background. Some people, they use white background, but most of the people in developing countries will use the blue or red background. So if you use those kind of background, might not be able to help you because you will be automatically rejected. Meaning, today you will not win if that happens. If you take a photo and you decide to wear glasses, you are not allowed to wear glasses. You are not allowed. If you wear, you are denied. Let's say you are in the military, for instance, you are a police officer, you are a law enforcement officer, you are police, you are a firefighter, you are a nurse, you are a doctor. You decided to wear your uniform to take that photo. Basically, it's not allowed. You take a photo, you are looking on the other side. You take a photo, there is a big shadow. Those are the things which will be able to affect you. You take the photo like this, but when you go to upload the photo, when you are saving, maybe it was on the sideways or upside down, you are going to be eliminated. And if that happens, it will be a sad day. You are not going to be the winner. That's why I usually emphasize more on making sure that you have to be very careful into taking the photo. You have to make sure that the photo is very, very important. Because once you have a nice photo, you have a chance like any other person to have a celebration. Because there are few steps in the development process. You have applied. But after applying, this is what's going to happen. You are going to the first ballot where there are people are going to get a technical knockout rejection, and there's some people that are going to the final round. So photo is number one, which is going to eliminate, reject millions. That will be number one. Number two will go to the people who are going to apply more than once. They will be also going to be rejected. Duplicate applications. They're going to be eliminated. Then from there, is going to have other people. Once you are inside there, then you are going to be in the final round to be able to be selected. That will be the final round where everyone has the chance. But some people don't have a chance because you did more than one application. Maybe you think that if I do like changing my face or whatever, my name, whatever, all those kind of things, there are some people that maybe by whatever reasons, they didn't know, they asked someone to apply, they didn't apply for them, they didn't give you the confirmation number, you go on your own, you apply again. Those are some of the things. So those are things which might bring someone automatic rejection, not to be able to be the winner or to come to the United States through the diversity visa lottery. So those are some of the, so the photo is the most important. And again, for people who applied last year, this year you are not allowed to use the same photo. You are not supposed to use the same photo. Use the newer photo. So, as I've said at the beginning, winning the diversity visa lottery is not just a direct correlation for you to be able to succeed. Someone is writing in Swahili with a question, and I'm going to translate. EBM, if someone wants to pay you cash, and are you able to feel, I think they want to write the DSC 260. So someone wants to know if I have a service to help people to fill the DSC 260. The answer is yes. My service is not just to fill the DSC 260. It's beyond the filling of the DSC 260. I have a service where I'm going to, number one, review your original application, asking a question about your original application, review your current qualifications, review your documentations, review if there is any change in status, education, marital status, death, birth, divorce, all those kind of things. Or you are brand married, or the child is born. We are going to fill the DS260 for you after reviewing that one. After reviewing that one and you fill and look at the documentations, then we are going to prepare you for the interview, making sure that there is there is no way you will be able to be denied if I fill the DS260 for you. Then after that, we are going for the next phase to give you a personalized mentorship, to give you a personalized guidance, to give you a personalized blueprint on how you can start your life and succeed. And I'm doing this for your entire family. So if it's you and your wife and the children, obviously I'll have a meeting with you and your wife. Then I will fill the forms for all of your family. I will give you a guidance, because a wife maybe can have a master's, a husband maybe have a high school, or a husband can have a high school or bachelor degree. A wife has also a bachelor degree, but different kind of profession. One maybe is in social work or sociology, another one is engineer. We'll give you a personalized guide. Like, okay, if you're a social worker, if you want to do a social worker here, you have to get a certification. A procedure to get a certification is this one. If you want to become a real estate agent, this is what you do. If you are coming here, you need to have a thinking how to buy a house from day one, how to buy a new car from day one. What is the credit score? How do you go about credit score? How are you going to build your credit? How are you going to, from day one, yes, you start with these general labor jobs, but how are you going to be focused to think about one day I might get a job, even to become a governor, or to become a mayor, or to become a diplomat for the United States of America? We don't want you to come here and just to have just like another number of another immigrant. You come here from day one as someone who is the DV lottery winner. That means from day one, you are allowed to work to any place. So if you go to my website, for those who have never come to my website is called ebmscholars.com. If you go to the website, ebmscholars.com, you will be able to find my website. And then there is a place for services. On the website, on the services, there are different services. There are just normal consultation. Someone would say, I don't want to do anything. I know about how to fill the DS260. I'll do by myself. But I want just a 30 minutes or 1 hour video meeting with you. Give me everything you want me to understand about America, about being able to start my life and succeed. If you want a 30 minutes meeting, you pay $30. You want a 1 hour meeting, you pay 1 hour, you pay $50. So you come there and you'll be able to do that. Again, if you are the winner, so this depends. Are you in the United States or outside the United States? Because the process is different. If you're in the United States, the process is different from someone who is outside the United States. So this is the service I'll be able to provide it to people. Number one, for the service for the DV lottery winners, number one is to review their qualifications, determine if there is a status change, review their documentations and supporting for the entire family, fill out the visa form DS260 for the entire family, prepare them for the interview, and provide this guide for just $250. And you can pay this one through a Visa card or MasterCard. So if you come here and you click here, you will be able to pay. Once you pay, you send me a receipt and you send me the information on the email. My email is ebm@ebmscholars.com. You email me there, and then we are starting immediately. The same, like if you send me today, you send me tomorrow, we are starting immediately to fill the DSC-260 for you. So we wanted to make sure that you are not just going to win and be denied because you made mistakes on filling the DSC-260, not to being able to understand the qualifications. But the most important is, even if you are able to fill the DSC-260 on your own, you are going to be able to get the everything by yourself. You need to have a professional, someone is doing for a living, to be able to give you this guide on how you can start your life and to be able to succeed. Why am I saying that way? Not every immigrant will have the opportunity. Not every immigrant knows the process of being able to succeed. You are coming here as a green card winner. You're not coming here as visiting. So not everybody will be able to give you a proper guidance. Some people, they do have no clue. Like, you are coming here from day one, you are allowed to work. You can be able to become you are a citizen in 5 years, but you can go to the military, become a citizen right away, and become a diplomat. So we'll give you all the opportunities for you to be able to succeed for just $250. And once you come to America, it's not the end of relationship between you and I. If you're in the United States for the entire year, you'll have opportunity to continue getting the mentorship and the advice from me. So the question to you is, will you be able to pay? Will you pay for the service of the EBM scholars for the 250 to do everything for you? If you become the winner, will you be able to do that? Someone is asking if Nigeria is eligible for 2025. We do not know. We will know that in October. Are you going to be able for that service? 250. Everything is going to be a full package, not only to do the application, to do the DS-360, but to give the guide on how you can start life and succeed here. If you're able to do that, please write yes. I will use the service of EBM scholars. Say yes if you are that way. If you're not so sure, right, I'm not so sure. I know there are some people might not have 250 all at once. You'll be able to let me know. You can email me. EBM, I don't have the 250 right now, but I'll pay you 150 now. Maybe at the end of the month, I'll pay you 100. Or I'll pay you 100 now. At the end of the month, I'll pay the remaining amount. Write down if you are able to do that. But we see there are so many people. If you're ready to pay, let me know. Because that online, you can only pay for 250. So if you can't, I have to give you another code to be able to use. And if you are the individual winner, you are here in the United States, your process is different. We'll fill the DS-260, but there is another form later we'll be able to fill. It's called I-485 adjustment of status form. So we'll do everything, even if you are in the United States. We want you from day one to come here to know the money management. We see people, they say they will be able to use that service. They are ready to pay. Photoshopping doesn't affect if you change the background. Someone wants to know, does this 250 including the host? No. The hosting service is different. You can see the hosting service is different. Hosting meaning you have to leave a place. You cannot come to live in someone's home for 250. No. But this, you can use my address, but you're not coming to stay at my house. You can use my address. For the service of hosting, that is a monthly. You have to pay for a rent. I do not know yet how much will that cost per month. But the service for the host, also, once you are coming here, I'll have apartment. So that is, don't worry, that we'll talk about later. That one, I have the apartment. I'll have the apartment. The apartment, it depends. It might be from 1,000 per month to 1,600 per month. Everything is paid for. You are coming there to stay for 1 month or 2 months. You will be able to be helped to start a business, to find a job, to get a credit card, to start whatever, all those kind of things. But just what we want to know, if you pay the 250 for all the other services, not including the hosting, but you can use my address and the card might come to me and I'll be able to do that way. So we see so many people will be able to say, yes, they will be able to use that service. It is simple to fill the DS260. Yes and no. You can fill it by yourself by filling the following instructions, but you take your chance. If you make a mistake, it's up to you. But you have already won. Why do you need to take a chance of making a mistake? Let me give you the example of one of the mistakes. Someone was denied the visa in Rwanda. The person was a single father. That person applied for the DV lottery. After applying for the DV lottery, but the name on the original application was a little bit a mistake. There was a mistake in the name. Like instead of writing, for instance, for a daughter, let's say my daughter name is Claire Francisca Makurilo, but instead of putting the, when you start filling the DS260, you start with the last name. But the person, so once the person won, when you go to the DS260, inside the DS260, the name was arranged like Claire is the last name instead of the Makurilo is the last name. So what happened, the person who was happy to fill the DS260 wanted to create a new applicant entry and add the correct name. The embassy denied the visa of the person because you are tricking the system. But if I was in the situation with the mistake you had, there was no problem. You sign in and you correct the mistake while you were inside the DS260, not by adding new applicant. So that's what I want to explain. Like sometimes you can be able to do that. Some people do not know how to put it the proper way of work experience. So if those are the things, we want to do that way. We want to make sure that you use the correct service. Give someone who is doing this one for living. I've done this for 15 years. This is my 16th year. I'm willing to pay, but I request you to use your address. You can use my address, but not to come and live with me here. No, you are not living with me. But yes, in my service, you can use my address. I'll give my address to use, but you are not going to stay that way. Yes, I see people, they say they are going to use that service. I'm very much happy for that. Okay, so how many will be able to do that? And this doesn't matter where you are. Whether you are in Tanzania, whether it's in Kenya, and you will have the meeting to have a meeting. You pay before I go to fill the form. I'll have a video meeting with you. At the moment, as I said, I'm not hosting, but this is the plan. You can see on my website, there is a plan. Because if you win now, the service is different. That's why I'm saying, I've already put there, yes, I can help you to find the place to stay when you come, but this will be the cost because it's a rental. You are going to rent apartment. But I'll do other service in top, like to help you to find a job, to give you the all those kind of things. So up to the month of October, because when you win this year, like in this May today, you are not coming today. You are most likely to come next year. So up to next year, I will have the apartments. So don't worry about that. But if someone wants to use my service, that is a different service. That is a renting service. But to use my home address as your host, but not affiliative support. I'm not giving affiliative support to anyone. I have to be very, very clear. If you are pregnant, don't worry. And if you are the winner, you fill the form because the child is not born yet. If the child is born before the interview, if I fill the DS260 for you, we'll go to add the information for your child. Someone says, if EBM is religious and fears God, I think his prices are reasonable. Thank you for that. I see so many people, they say they will pay. Will you be able to pay for that service? So someone says, Benjamin in Zioka say, I'm not able to pay 250 upfront. I understand. Not everybody is, I mean, I prefer if people to pay upfront everything, but you can split the payment into two ways. If completely, that means because if you come to pay here, it will take that you have to pay 250. There is no any other way. But if you are not able to pay 250, you're able to pay 100 or 150 at once. You email me to ask you for payment plan that I'll pay 2 times. Then I'll send another link to pay, which will say, okay, 200, 150 or 100. I'll be able to do that. Why does it say my confirmation number is not correct? Very simple. Because the Greek and lottery results are not out yet. That's the reason. If you go right now, you want to check the divinatory results. Let me show you, because it is not noon. It's not noon yet. So let me give you the example. Let me take the confirmation number of one person here. I have to apply and go and put it here. So if let me put the confirmation number, that is the confirmation number. It's 2024. If I put the name Makulilo here, it's not the correct confirmation number because the results are not out. This is 2020 until noon. Until this time, when it is reached at this time, in the next 10 hours, that is when we'll be able to do that. In the next 10 hours, that will be able to do that. So if you check now, but if you put 2023, it will be okay. But it's not, the results are not out yet. So that's the reason. And when you come to check the results, now it says DV 2023. When the results are out, it say DV 2023 and DV 2024 here. The time in Cameroon will be at 5 p.m. What are the documents important for the DSC 260 interview? DSC 260 is the visa form. It's not for the interview. The interview, you go with the documents. Remember, when you fill the DSC 260, the information you must match. You cannot say, I have bachelor degree, but when you go to the interview, you don't have documents. That's why I said on my service, I'm reviewing what you are going to, your qualifications, and what you're going to put in the DSC 260. Because the interview will be based, whether to be given or be denied, is based on the DSC 260. That's what is going to happen. We see so many people say they are going to pay in installment. There is no problem with that. Is it obligatory to go with you to the embassy for the interview? I don't know the question. We see so many people will be able to do that. The results are not out yet. We see so many people will be able to use my service. Someone wants to know the US ticket, how much is that to be? It says 900 now. No, it depends when you are going to purchase the ticket. If you're purchasing the ticket, obviously, first of all, you are a winner, you are purchasing one way. Secondly, depends on when you are getting the visa. Maybe you are getting the visa in February, you are flying in March. The ticket might be even 700 or 800 or 500, depending. I've already said I've purchased a ticket one time to go and return to Tanzania for just 600. I purchased many times, going to return for 800, 700, 1,000. This time, because I delayed to purchase a ticket to go to Tanzania, so it was expensive, like 1,800 to 2,000, going to return. So I purchased one way, then I'll purchase another one way out. So those are some of the things I want to make sure that you will be able to do. If I win and I want the retail shop, whatever, with high school, without high school diploma, how do I properly put my work experience? I advise you to use my service. Why I'm saying that way? Because there is a way on how you put it. That shop, do you have documentation to prove you own that shop? That's how I usually tell people you need to have government registration for your business. There is a way we'll be able to put that one. Are you going to rate as the shopkeeper or you're going to rate as the CEO? So there are those kind of things we'll be able to do that way. The results are not out yet, so you cannot be able to check that one. Do you apply for DS260? Yes, I do that. I see so many people now, they say they'll be able to use my service. Sorry for getting back. What does the 250 cover? The $250 cover the following services. It covers the service number one. The service number one for me to review a documentation, to review original applications, to go to fill out the visa form correctly. Then, for you and your family. Then, after that, to prepare for the interview. Then, to make sure that, again, I prepare you a guidance, a blueprint. When you come to the United States, how do you start your life and how you're going to succeed? That is the purpose of 250. If someone doesn't have the address, can use my address, but doesn't stay with me. That is the address you want to use for the filling of the DS260? Yes, but not to stay with me. Hosting service is a separate situation. Someone says, will you arrange apartment for me? I can help to arrange apartment, but that apartment fee is something different. But that is not about the 250, because that is for me to help you to get the what? For you to be able to get a place to stay. So in that particular way, yeah. Someone wants to ask, if I win with my wife, do we feel one DS260? No. Yes, you feel like when you enter inside of because you use one case number, whatever, you get inside, but inside there, you feel one full DS260 for the main applicant. You feel another DS260 there for the wife. If you have 3 children, each child is a separate DS260. And my service doesn't matter how many you and your family. If you are 5, I will fill all the 5 DS260s just with the same flat fee of 250. So the question was, EBM Scholars are the full package service for the winner just for the 250. If you want that service, if you are the winner, just go and write email to me, ebm@ebmscholars.com, or visit my website, ebmscholars.com. On the aspect of services, you'll be able to see that service in that particular way. My biggest problem is how to get a host if I win. I made that video on how to get a host. So those are some of the things I want to do that. The results are not out at the moment. The results are not out at the moment. When the results are out, we'll put a breaking news. The results are not out. We still have so many hours to go, like nearby 9 hours. But something else, I don't know whether you know that we have an app, EBM Scholars app. But that app is now on Android, Google Play Store. I don't know if you have downloaded the app. But if you haven't, please do so. EBM Scholars app. If you go to the Android or Google Play Store and write EBM Scholars, that will be the app you'll be able to see. So download that app. The app, you'll be able to get so many things. I'm going to add more things which I don't put on my normal YouTube channel. So that will be the app which I advise you to be able to go and to check it. And again, on the app, that will be looking like that way. If you go, you write EBM Scholars, that is something we'll be able to find out. The link is on the comment. Someone asked, sir, if I need your service only to fill my DS260, if I win, I will still pay the same 250. Yes, it's the same. Because you might say, I pay 250. I don't want it from you to guide me in America. I know about life in America. I have no problem. Yeah. So download the app, EBM Scholars app. And if you go to check the app, let me show you the official advertisement for the app, how it will look like. When you go to do your app, this is what it's going to see. So I encourage you to be able to check that app. One sec. There are so many other things here when we are doing the live show. So that is the app. Go to the Android and download the app. If you haven't downloaded, please do so. If you have downloaded already, say yes, I've downloaded the app. That is the app is on Android now. You pay for the subscription, you pay using the Visa card or MasterCard. But we are going to find a way to put the mobile payment system. So those are the ways you can be able to access the app. And you are going to add certain particular things which are not here. Yeah, so those are the things I want people to understand at the beginning. So let's go to the questions for the people. Can I fill DS260 as soon as I've won? Yes. I have downloaded the EBM Scholars apps in Tanzania. Thank you so much. Good luck. Okay. I don't understand that I have to fill the DS260 separately with my family, with 3 children and my husband, but I'm the main applicant. You explain to me. You are not going to fill it separately. Yeah, this is how it is. Let me show you. Remember, if you fill a main applicant alone and you are coming alone, yes, you don't add your family because each individual will be given a separate visa. So this is the main applicant. When you win, it will be Ernest Makulilo. Then it will say principal applicant. Who do you come with? Marie Makulilo. So Marie Makulilo, embassy doesn't have any information about Marie Makulilo. When is the birthday of Marie Makulilo? Where did you go to school, Marie Makulilo? Whatever. So you have to add derivative. Someone who is accompanying. You have to fill all the information about their family, their social media, full application for them. It is within one application, but you break down. Each individual has to have the full application, so they can put it the visa interview. I mean the visa stamp. Each individual will be given a green card, actual card. So they're not going to give one card to be applicable to entire family. That's the reason. So if each individual is going to be given the card, that each individual has to be given the visa, but all the visa of the other people depend on main applicant. So the other people, their education means nothing, their work experience means nothing, but they must be included. They have to feel they are separate inside that one. Let me find what I'm trying to explain. Let me find it. I want to find something so that I can be able to show you what I mean, because now it will be difficult to understand it without explaining in detail. Okay. I'm going to show you right now. So I don't know if you'll be able to, you cannot see through this one. I want to show you something, if you'll be able to see. So for instance, this, it says principal applicant. Then here below, it will have, let me find out the one which has the derivative. I have to find a way to show you so that you can be able to understand what do we mean by main applicant and all those derivative. That doesn't show clearly. It doesn't show clearly. Yeah, so there is a way where you have to add the, yes, like this one. Let me show you if this one will be able to work. So you see, this is what I'm trying to explain. So this will be a principal applicant. Main applicant is this one. Then accompanying spouse. So this is spouse. You have to create, you have to fill the full DS260 for these people. Spouse. Then child 1, child 2, child 2, all these accompanying. You have to go and fill them. Complete. So this is like the same information we're filling here, like many applicants, where I was born, all this information. You are going to fill the similar information for the spouse, was born, education, passport number, all those kind of things. In the main application, there is no place to put the passport number of your child. There is no place to put the passport number of your spouse. So how do they give them the visa? So you have to create. On the main application, we say, I'm married, this is my wife, I will come with my wife. You will say, I have a child, this is my child, I will come with my child. But there is no about the place on the main applicant, there is no place to put the passport number. There is no place to put like if the child is at the university, which university. So those will be able to add later. So all accompanying member, that's why I say the main applicant, you fill the DS260, you fill the accompanying 1, accompanying 2, accompanying 3, all of them you'll be able to do that way in the DS260. That's what I was trying to say. Like, yeah, I will fill it for you and your family, meaning they have a separate DV lottery forms to be able to fill. I and my wife are going to win today, and thank God you are. Thank you for everything, and thank you, Mr. EBM, for your endless support for this journey. Amen to that. I've seen people, they say they have just downloaded the app. What are the chances of someone to win? So the chance of someone to win overall in Africa, so that will be different. In Africa, in every 154 people, one has a chance of winning. But again, country to country, there are certain countries, maybe they have in every 40 people applied, one is the winner. Other countries, whatever, depending on how many people have applied and how many winners they are there in that particular country. Someone says 0.01. No, each person has the chance. Which app is that? EBM Scholars app. On Android, you do that. How long until the announcement? The announcement will be, we have 9 hours left. 9 hours left from now. 9 hours left here. You see. How many minutes, if you convert into minutes, is 587 minutes left. So to be exactly 0 day, 9 hours, 47 minutes left at this moment. The results to be out. And when the results be out, we'll just do that. Does Eastern Standard Time differ from country to country? No, that is Eastern Standard Time of New York. Yes, it will differ to country to country. Can you get married after winning and you fill the information for the DS2 with your wife? Yes, you are allowed to do that. Can you explain the app for us? Yes. What I'm trying to do is, EBM Scholars as a YouTube has a lot of information. But in the app, I'll be going further to add so many other information which are not also on the app, I mean on the website, on YouTube. For instance, in the app, for instance, I might be also like posting jobs. I'm giving an example. On the app, I'll be posting exactly link and how to get something. So on the app, it will be a little bit more catering for people who are that one. So if it is a summer school or summer job, I'll be posting on my app. So not everything will be posted on my YouTube at the moment. How can I set clock down down to for the results? So what you can do, like put a timer for 9 hours and 45 minutes. That will be the time you can put right now. And then after this time, it will be able to do that. Can I use pay slip if I don't have certificates? No, you cannot use pay slip. They don't care how much you get paid. Pay slip will help you to show like you are how much money you make, but that is not a proof that you have qualifications. If you say you have this job, show us the letter, show us the contract. The pay slip, unless other pay slip says you are a manager on the pay slip, okay, but out of that it will be difficult. No payment bank money transforming if no Visa card. If some for my service is either Visa card, MasterCard, or PayPal. I'm a winner, and it's my first applicant, first time to apply. Very good. I lost my confirmation number. Don't panic. Don't panic at all. This is how it works for you. You have to wait until the results are out. You go to check the results like any other person. When you check the results, click here, forgot confirmation number. If you click forgot confirmation number, here it will have the year 2024 because the results not out yet. Then you will put your name as you wrote in the DV lottery application. You write your last name, first name, middle name as you wrote in the original application. You put your birthday as you wrote in the original application. You put your email address. That's why I usually tell you email address is very, very important, because if you use someone else's email address and they don't want to give you, you forgot the confirmation number, it will be in very, very trouble. Then you put here, then if you click here, you receive the email direct with your confirmation number. So those are some of the things we want to make sure that you are aware of. Oh yes, guys, we haven't go to the app. Please do it. It is well sectioned for videos. Yes, the app is full videos. There will be some few like links, PDF, those kind of things, but the app is fully loaded with the videos, and the videos, they are all in English, but there is one section for people for Swahili, for Tanzania, Kenya, Congo, whatever. There will be one section for Swahili language, but the rest is all in English. How many chances do they give for the interview? That's a very, very good question. When you go for the interview, this is what's going to happen. If you don't meet the qualification, will deny you. But if you have everything and then maybe you are missing maybe a medical, they're not going to deny you. They'll give you a paper, say, go and do the medical, and then you bring back here. Then we are going to process for you. So the good thing about immigrant visa form, immigrant visa in general, they are not going to automatically deny you unless otherwise you don't meet those qualifications of educational work experience. But if you meet those one and you miss certain documentation, they will tell you, go and bring that documentation, we'll give you the visa. And we are here to help you. And you're not the first one. Last year up to this year, I've helped up to now like over 65 people. Yeah. Can I check the results now? No. The results are not out yet. Okay, so let's do something again. As I said, people should know that when is the next DV lottery application? I said the next DV lottery application is on October. It hasn't been announced. This is my prediction. Like every year, I do the prediction. It is from Wednesday, October 4 to Tuesday, November 7. For people in Tanzania, I'll be there on May 20. We are starting to be on Saturday. We are starting the filling the visa, the original application for the DV lottery. But because the application is not started there, we'll be filling the form in the paper like we did last year, and we take the picture using a very expensive, modern, high-tech camera with a very white background. We are starting as soon as possible. When the schools are closing this end of May, you can come to Dar es Salaam. Obviously, for people in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, the office is behind the Sky City Mall. That is where the office is. The office is behind the Sky City Mall. And the Sky City Mall is nearby Mlimani City. So if you come there, the office is open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every single day. So we'll take a picture for you. You have to come with your family if you have a family. That's why you start early. In August 1st, I'm starting in Kenya. I'll be having the office in Nairobi, probably in Westland or Kilimani. But also, apart from having the office in Nairobi, where people will be coming there, I'll be traveling from 001 Mombasa to other places. So I'll be moving maybe this 5 days I'll be in Mombasa. Then maybe these 3 days I'll be in Nakuru. These 4 days I'll be in Kisumu. I'll be 2 days in Eldoret. I'll be wherever this couple of days in Meru. This number of days I'll be in Kisii. So wherever I'll be going to one area to another. And we're not going to talk just green card lottery, people. In every place I'll be going, not only we are doing about green card talking, but we are talking about what other immigration pathways. What happens in case you apply and you check the results today, you are not the winner. We believe that I have won the DV lottery. Each person is believing that is going to be the winner of the DV lottery. That's what we believe, and that's what we are looking forward. That will be our happiness, to see people have the opportunity to have that card. That is what we are hoping for. Meaning, when people win, to get that letter, to get the DV lottery selection letter. That's what is our hope. That's what I believe is. But when you win, you will get a long letter, like that one. That letter is very, very important. But remember, don't be started celebrating. You have to look on the case number. If you read that letter very, very careful, it's written as follows. You have been randomly selected for the further processing of the diversity visa immigrant visa program for the fiscal year. It will say 2023 and 2024. But selection does not guarantee that you will be given the visa. This is the full email. You have been randomly selected for the further processing of the diversity visa immigrant for the fiscal year 2023, for this last year. This year to be for 2024. And it will say from October 1, 2023 to September 30th, 2024. That's what it will say. Selection does not guarantee that you will process, you will receive a visa, because the number of applicants selected is greater than the number of visas available. Meaning, there are, let's say, 120,000 winners, but the visas are going to be given will be 55,000 visas. This is what I'm trying to explain before I continue here. People confuse sometimes. When we say there are 55,000 visas, some people get upset with people who are married. People get upset with people who have children. That, oh, your husband, wife, and 4 kids. So you are almost 6. You are taking 6 visas out of 55,000. No, it doesn't work that way. So many applicant, if has 10 kids, is still considered as 1 visa, because they have 1 case number. So don't be upset with the people with so many children. But they say, therefore, because they say winning selection does not guarantee. Therefore, it is very important that you carefully follow instruction to increase your chance of possible visa insurance. Make sure you follow the instructions. This is the biggest problem for many people. Not to follow instructions. So when you're going to fill the DS260, you have to follow the instructions. So they say, therefore, it is very important that you carefully follow the instructions to increase your chances of possible visa insurance. The instruction are located on that link, which is their instruction for DV lottery instruction. All the DV lottery applicants must use the DS260 immigrant visa form. Must use that one. So if you don't fill it correctly, meaning you are lowering down your chances of getting the visa. This is what I'm trying to explain to you. These are the instructions. Did you put the correct country of eligibility? Did you put correct education level? Did you put correct the marital status? Did you put correct education work experience? How are you going to put the correct work experience? Those are the things. That's why we say we'll give that service for people to understand. These are the instructions. That's why you have this service for the winners. This lady, she's now in the United States. I did the interview with her for Swahili. It was a Swahili interview. It was her first time to apply. She watched my video. She applied. She won. I gave the guidance. She's now in the United States. She lives in Maryland. There are so many people who are the winners. But you need to have a proper guidance to get assurance of that green card. Like it says that way. Selection does not guarantee. The date it will be there on the paper. It will be May 6th. Doesn't matter whether you check the results today, you check the results 2 months later, the date will not change. So, to increase the chances to get this card and later to become US citizen, please, if possible, use a professional. Even if it's not me, but if someone knows what they are doing. And in case you find out your entry has not been selected, I know it is devastating news. We don't want that to happen. We don't want that to happen, that news. It is sad. What we want today is something like this. This is what we want to see today. And if you are the winner, you are here, we'll be happy to give a shout out. And if you want to join, I can give you a link and you can be able to do that. You can be able to join with us if you are the winner. Regardless of your age, if you win, you win. I've seen so many people. On April 28th, there is a couple from Tanzania. They are 155, 151 years old. They just arrived in America. They have started their life here. So it doesn't matter. We are hoping that you are going to be the winner. That's the biggest part. In case you are not the winner, don't beat yourself up. We believe you are going to be the winner. If you are not the winner, still you have to be happy for the people who have won. You never know, maybe that person will be your host. If you have connection with another person, give that connection to someone else. Oh, I know this person in America will be able to give the guide. But don't, maybe you have a relative here and you have a friend there, connect your friend to a relative, maybe you'll be able to host them. Maybe this year you apply, you are going to be the winner. But if you are not the winner, remember there are other ways. There are other ways. Summer jobs, summer school, community college, other four-year college, to pay for yourself or to go for scholarships if you meet the qualifications. Then there are conferences. There are other services beyond that. Education pathways. You can come to pay for your own education. I've said that over and over. You can come for other programs. Summer camp jobs, internships, visiting visa, conferences, temporary work visa, express entry, EB visas, religious visas. And if you're already here in America, we'll give you the guidance on how you can be able to succeed. If you're a student, how you can stay on status and be able to change on your status, to stay on status or change status. Becoming permanent resident. If you want to bring your relative, what are the ways? And these are the ways you can be able to support EBM. This is the support I need from you. Number one, download the EBM Scholars app. Subscription. For instance, today, I'll be live for 15 hours. I'm going to be live for, we have been an hour and a half up to this moment. Then, after that, again, we are going to be live after 2 hours. Then we'll be back to back 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours until 15 hours to come to now. So that's kind of support. How do I pay for my camera? How do I pay for my trip? I say I'm going to Kenya. I'm planning to go to, for instance, Ghana. I was planning. I've been in Canada, whatever. Your support. So download the app and be a paid member of the app. You can also do another thing. You can just donate. That is another way to donate. If you want to donate, it doesn't matter whether you donate $1, whether you donate $50, doesn't matter. Your donation is very appreciative. I put the link there. If you want to do what? If you want to to do any type of support, it's awful. There, that link, you'll be able to donate to Ernest Makulilo. Thank you for donating. Thank you for your donation to Ernest Boniface Makulilo. EBM Scholars, your continued support is highly appreciated. Be blessed. So here you can do monthly. You can pay once. You can pay with PayPal, or you can donate with a debit or credit card. So you can put the amount. So the amount, even if let's say it's $2, just put your $2. If it's $5, put your $5. If it's $50, put your $50. If it's once, you put once. If you want to put this monthly, it's up to you. So just put that one and click donate. It will take you to come here and fill your form, and you'll be able to donate right now. If you are in another country, it will not give all these addresses. Let's say you are in, let's say right now, let's give the country. Someone is in where? Which country should we use here? Let's use Kenya. EFGHIJK. Okay. If it's in Kenya, it will not give you the full addresses like that way. Like it will not be whatever, to be like this way. Boom. That will be the easy part. So that will be one of the way you can be able to donate to EBM Scholars. Or there is a store, which if you go to my website, my YouTube will be able to see the store. Or you can come to my Instagram, and there is a place you can be able to subscribe on my Instagram, and you pay just 50 cents to 199 cents. So those are some of the ways you can be able to support me in one way or another. So that kind of service is highly appreciated. Very appreciated, because it's what is going to help me in one way or another. like to be able to eat, but also to be able to travel. So those are some of the things I really appreciate for people to be able to support me in any way. You want to do that, I will be happy in one way or another. So it's up to you to be able to give that kind of donation. Another way you can be able to download, donate just even like, if you want just, okay, I want just to donate just like $3, you can be able to do that. Yeah, so I appreciate each and every one, but please make sure you give that support. Give us that support so that you can be able to survive. And I'm going to put the link, another link, so that you can be able to see another one, the other way of donating. You come here, you put it like that way, it will give you to donate just $3 donation per month. So it's just like help to give that kind of donation. Okay. Any other question? What is high school in Uganda? Senior 4 is not high school. Senior 6 is high school. That's how we need it. The next I studied is 4 years back. Now I'm finishing up my 2 years laboratory course. Yeah. So if you don't have high school, please try to, before you fill that one, ask properly on how I can be able to do that. Can I be in another country and then play the DV lottery? Yes. When is the deadline to fill the DSC 260? There is no exactly the deadline, but you can be able to make sure that you fill as soon as possible, depending on your case number. If your case number is 50,000, you don't need to fill right now, like today you finish. But if your case number is maybe, to 10,000, you have to fill at least within a month. We see get support, appreciation. Okay. It is not the time yet. It's not the time yet. It's not the time yet. I used my uncle's email during the application for the DV lottery. Can I be able to get access to that email sent? You talk to your uncle. You don't have the password. That's why I usually tell people you have to use yours. Be blessed, man of God, EBM. I do believe that I have been randomly selected in DV 2023-24 in Jesus' name. Amen. Will you help me to host me? I'll give the guidance, but not exactly hosting you at my house. My house is not that too big. How many people believe that they are going to be the winners today? How many people do you believe? How many people do you believe you are going to be the winner? If yes, say yes. I see people, they say they believe that they are going to be the winners. Yes, 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 they believe they're going to be the winner. Yes, 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 so many yes. Very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. That's what you want to see people believe that they are going to be the winners. But you have to promise me that if you don't win, you don't lose hope, you are going to apply again. Do you remember the interview I did with the guy from Rwanda? He applied 10 years in a row. And every year he's helping other people to apply and they win. But he didn't lose hope. The 10th time is when he won. Yes. Yes. Someone said, believe in Jesus' name. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, another question, quick question. Have you subscribed to my YouTube channel? Because I know there are some people who are watching through this YouTube channel, I mean this through Facebook. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. The main channel is this one, youtube.com/EBM Scholars. That is the main channel. But recently, I've decided to do something different, where I have a separate YouTube channel. I'm dedicating that YouTube channel to be just for the V Lottery. It will be a YouTube channel specific for the V Lottery. This will be more, so it's called the V Lottery channel. So if you haven't done so, please also subscribe to that one. So the plan in the future to be all the V Lottery videos will be on this channel. It's the V Lottery channel with EBM Scholars. So that's what I'll be doing in this one. But the main channel, please do so. We need to reach, I have 144,000. We need to have at least nearby like 150 before the end of May. That's the goal. Before the end of May, to at least 150 to go to 200,000. See, there are almost 2,000 videos here. So this is not a joke. I know I do this in a very serious way. Okay. I see people, they say they believe they're going to be the winners. That's what we wanted to hear from people. Yes. From Kenya, yes. Results are not out yet. If you're watching me from Facebook, like, good luck. Please go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/EBM Scholars, or just type YouTube EBM Scholars. You'll be able to find me. And that will be one of the ways you can be able to support in one way or another. And for people who are also on the Telegram, there are people who are not. There is a group for EBM Scholars. Telegram is English group, and then let me send you the link for that group. So make sure that you are going to subscribe to that link. We want to see people who are going to succeed. This is just a way. So there is a group for people to be. I'm going to send you the link for the Telegram group. If you haven't joined the Telegram group, please do so. EBM Scholars Telegram group. Let me write that group. Results are not out. Some people say yes, his belief is going to be no. Hi, my brother. I wanted to know, where can I find the DS260 form? First of all, if you type DS260 form, the form will be coming through the, even first of all, the letter of winning, it will have the link for the DS260. Yes, we believe. Sandra, I see I'm going to be the winner. Yes. Time in East Coast will be 7:01 p.m., not a.m. Yeah. Do you know we have already created the? Let me show the breaking news when the time. I have a countdown already. I created the countdown for the what? In case the results are out. So let me play. You will see. Now I don't want to play all of it, but that will be the time we'll be doing countdown, like 10, 9, 6, 10, 9, 8, 6, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, boom. Results out. And then if that happens, this is going to be our day, like that way. That will be what is going to happen. Yeah, it's just jumping everywhere in that particular order. And then to see people in the future coming here like a family, arriving to the United States of America, seeing people later down the road. Like even if you are pregnant, you can process everything and come here, and they'll give you the visa and the child will be born here in the United States. We'll be able to see people changing plane, like looking for their boarding everywhere, and having hang out with people, eating pizza, whatever it is, like being a new American there with American flag. So those are the things we want to see down the road. But what the last thing I want to mention to you is, no matter what, never forget where we are from. No matter how it is, I don't want to say that America has everything. There are so many things good in America. There are so many bad things about America. There are so many good things about our countries, and there are bad things about our countries. But no matter what, don't lose yourself. Never lose yourself. If you are black like me, don't come here and pretend to be more than Snoop Dogg being blacker than them. No. Don't start come here and change your accent like you want to pretend to cool, like to become like a black American from LA. No, don't do that. If you want to go to school to study, you can do that. You can go to the university and continue your education. But don't just jump on to get a student loan. You'll come to regret. It is easier to get a student loan in America, but you get a $150,000 loan for what? Just a degree? There are other ways to get certifications and do what you want instead of going to college and pay all those money. Better to go to community college or other whatever, find a way to study and work, pay your own, than getting the $150,000 loan. Do you know the $150,000 loan is almost the price of my home? Yeah, so while we are interested in that, like that, just take your time very well. Find a way to study. If you want to study online, there are ways you can be able to study online while you are continuing with your working. Or you can go to the actual classroom, actual campuses. You can be able to do that. So you can be able to do all those kind of things. But don't lose yourself. Where do you want to live? Do you want to live in the big cities? Or you want to normal city? That is nearby Santa Monica Boulevard in LA. That is Los Angeles. That's the traffic. But the problem when you live there, you can stay in a home, tiny home, very expensive. Yes, they have nice weather. That's San Diego, nearby Oceanside. But you'll never have opportunity to buy a nice home like that one. In America, you can buy that home if you want. If you go like smaller states, you can get that home for $500,000. But that home is practically impossible to have that one. I want to show you some of the, when we are talking about places to stay, all those kind of things. I will show you a few things so that you can be able to, you can understand where I'm coming from with this information, so that you can be able to see why do we say like living into the smaller states or more like Midwest are more affordable. So let me give the example of a few areas. So this home is $500,000. You don't pay all at once. You pay on a monthly basis, maybe $1,500. But let's see this home, and we'll compare with some of the home I'm going to show you. So see this very nice big home. 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 3,000 square feet. That's a huge home. That's the home, $500,000. This is $500,000 home. That is the basement. See, that's where people's dream want to be that way. So that is a $500,000 home. This home is $375,000. So I want to compare that home with this one. This is the home of my wife's home, whatever, in California, where my father-in-law lives. This home, this is the price for this home. It is just a small home, but see how much it is. It's more than the other home I mentioned, like more than this one. See, this one is $500,000. This one is more than $500,000. You see, it's a tiny home with 3 bedrooms. I lived in this house too. At one time I was broke, so my in-laws said, come on, stay here. So I stayed in this house. All these homes, they are $700 to $800,000. This is is the neighbor. All these homes, but they are just tiny homes. They are normal homes. The person who lives here is originally from Iran with his family. They have like 4 girls, all have college degree now. They know how to cook very well. So whatever they cook, they bring the food, all those kind of things. So I lived in this street for almost a year. These homes, they are more expensive than this one. They are $800,000 to $900,000. So that's the problem when you want to go to, oh, my dream is to live in California. My dream is to live wherever. So sometimes it's very confusing. So this house is almost $1 million home. It's not that like, it's not like it's a better home. No. It's a small home, normal home. See? Doesn't mean to be $1 million home. Okay, let me show you. This home. Now this is the price of the house. Like how much does it cost, this house? But we bought this house. This is my house where I live. I know you know this one. But how much did I pay this home? Let me show you the price I paid. So that's why the reason why we don't need it. This is the price we bought this house in November. We moved in this house on this day, a few days before Thanksgiving. So our first Thanksgiving, we ate in this house. So we bought $157,000. This is the house we purchased this time. But if we sell the house right now, this is what we're going to sell for, $252,000. This is our house. And right now I'm doing this video from here. Let me show you where I'm doing this video from. This is where I do my garden. See, the backyard is up to the fence over there. That's the backyard. So this is another room. The room which I am right now is this one. Let me show you. This is our basement. This is still basement. This is where I am right now making this video. I'm in this room where I converted to be my office. So don't just go to be tempted to live into these nice homes. Like you feel that, okay, if I live that way, that will be my everything. No. So sometimes to go to these nice homes of California, it will be so much expensive. And there are so much traffic unnecessarily, like New York, you can see. Why do you need that? So, the same way, let's find rent. Let's go to look for rent. because that's what we want to do. So for instance, let's say San Diego, California. I live in San Diego. I studied University of San Diego. Let's find how much does it pay to live in San Diego. 2-bedroom, almost 3,000. 2-bedroom. 2,000. A studio. 4,000 per month. 4-bedroom. 4,000, 3-bedroom. 5,000, 4-bedroom. You see how expensive it is to live in San Diego. 1-bedroom, 2,500. But compare that one, let's say, with Belton, Missouri. Let me give you an example. So this is a 4-bedroom for 2,000, 1,500. You see, you can still get very nice one, 2-bedroom for that amount. But there are one place I stayed when I came here. When I came from, I stayed in one address. You have to remember the address where I stayed. I don't remember the address in Maston Street. One sec. I have to find that address where it was more affordable than any place I've ever stayed. Okay, let me find the apartment I stayed when I moved here. You see, Wycliffe. So these are the apartments I stayed. I want to show you how much it was back then. These are the apartments. So I stayed on these apartments, but they're older apartments. The amount we paid here was almost 1,000. This was our door, this one. Then you go on this end one. But let me open the website, like you can be able to see. Yeah, so this is the door, whatever. No, sorry, this is the apartment because ours was the last one, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So the apartment is still, before utilities, is 1,200 for 3-bedroom. So that's why you need to find a place to stay which are understandable than just going to live into these bigger states and you cannot be able to afford. So it's up to you. It's up to you. Where do you want to go to stay? Do you want to live into bigger states where you can feel that you are in America, or you are okay to live into the most affordable states? In the end, you'll get jobs. Jobs will be able to get there. So don't worry about that. If you are late coming here, number one thing, make sure you subscribe to the EBM Scholars, but also subscribe to my new channel, specifically for the DV Rotary videos. And that one is the DV Rotary channel. At the same time, you can go and get my service. If you are the winner of the DV Rotary, you can be also go to my YouTube channel, my website, which is ebmscholars.com. When you go there, go on the services, you'll be able to see if you are the DV winner. There is a service of $250 to help you to guide the entire process. I didn't know credit score for a longer time. The house I showed you here, I didn't pay even a single dollar to the house when I started. because I was in the Navy as a veteran now. I paid 1,000 for the cleaning, 1,000 for inspection. That's all. And then I moved in. So there are ways you can tell you can be able joining the military and get access to these houses, homes very, very soon. You can go as part-time military, full-time military, all those kind of things. If you want to support me, you are allowed to donate. Way of donating, you can donate through PayPal. There are ways you can be able to do that. But the bigger part I want from you is to be able to subscribe to my app, EBM Scholars app. Go and download the EBM Scholars app if you haven't done so. That's the app. Go and download it. Right now, if you don't have it, it is on Android. Download the app now. In the month of June, I'll be in Nairobi. I do not know what date, but I'll be in Nairobi. This May, I'll be in Tanzania. I was planning to have an event on May 21st, but we are going to change the date because the government, there are special function. They are going to take that venue. So we are working on the next week, the week after. So we are figuring out on those kind of things. But remember, whether you win, whether you don't win, you have to apply for the next DV lottery. You have to be ready for the next DV lottery in October, meaning you have to get ready to get pictures which meet qualifications for the applications of the reverse visa lottery. And always we remember the website to apply is still the same website, which is the same website to check the results, dvprogram.state.gov. That is the website which will be able to do that one, to check the results and everything. But in the meantime, as I said, make sure you download the EBM Scholars app. That will be huge for me, a big support, because that will be one of the way when you subscribe, it will be the way of me having the opportunity to be able to support myself, to buy more equipment, to be able to produce videos of high quality. And that is the official advertisement of my app. You can see that lady, she works with the EBM Scholars company in Tanzania. So that's when you open, you'll be able to access specific videos. Some of the videos might not be in my YouTube, but some of the videos will be there first, maybe 1 week before they come to YouTube. So, or some of the opportunities will be there first. So in those kind of things. So I wanted to say thank you so much for your continued support in every single way. You have been with me for many years so far, I believe so. And for that particular case, I hope you are going to be among the beneficiary of this opportunity and to be ready to get into the plane, going into those high skies, and to be able, if you want to come to the United States and you want to go to live in New York, or you pass in New York like that, is up to you. But we'll be here for quite some time today, make sure we support one another. So I'm going to take a break for 1 hour, and then I'll come to back-to-back live, back-to-back live until the results are out. So that is what we are looking for. We are looking forward for that. Everyone here at my place now, it is 2 a.m. I'm going to have hot tea. Get ready for more lives. I'm going to show you, like, these lives are already scheduled. It's just like, for me, it's just to get ready to come back to back until. So let me show you what I mean. Like, I'm ready for this. So the current now I'm live. This one is the one I'm live right now. I'm here. Then I'll be live here. Then I'll be live here. So now it is 2 a.m. I said we started at midnight. It's 2 a.m. I'm taking 1 hour break. I come at 3. We do 2 hours. Then I take a break 10 minutes. We do 2 hours from 5 to whatever. Then I take a 10 minutes break. We do 2 hours. Then I come here. We do 2 hours until this time. And this will be the last one when we are going for 5 hours straight once we count down for the results. So be ready, everyone. Be ready. Today you'll be with me like everywhere. And we'll be able to celebrate together as people are winning the diversity visa lottery. The results will be coming out, and the winners will be able to give a shout out to the winners here. And if winner wants to join, I will ask the winner to give me the email. I'll give the link, and we'll be able to join live here to be happy to celebrate with all of us. So the winners will be able to do that. I'll tell you, okay, email me. You email me right away, then I will be able to send you a link. You can be able to join here and celebrate with all of us. We want to see so many people are winners of the diversity visa lottery. We want to see people are just like this way. This kind of happiness is what we are looking forward to see. People are the winners of the green card lottery, kind of like that way. That is what we want to see from people today. So, are you ready? Are you ready to give me a break? Then I'll be back, and that back will be, yeah. So we are going to do 5 seconds, 5 countdown from top to bottom. Then we are going to end our live stream. So thank you so much. We'll be back after 1 hour. I'll be back live again to continue with you. So thank you so much. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, everyone. Bye.